And hello and welcome back to Collecting History. It is Batman Day. And welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's had a good day. Little thunder boomers going on above my head right now. But anyway, I don't know if that'll be picked up much in this mic. But either way, little thunder showers going on here at the house tonight. But so it's comic book day. Well, as I'm recording it, we're a day ahead. So you'll be seeing this on Batman Day. So now I want to show you my collection of Batman stuff. I've got anything from comic books to mugs, etc. Hang tight. Okay, so we're going to start out with my comic books, and this is not all of them I have, but it's some that I have, and you have seen a few of these in other videos, like this one right here. It's a part of the Prodigal series. There you go. Um, One of those things I got on eBay not long ago for the Prodigal series. Here's another one. It's another cover of that. So that was all I got through eBay. There was several of them. Like I said, I've showed them in the past, and that's another part. There you go. Some good. They had some real good covers in those, and I got the rest of them put away. But that was just a few of them. I think. Yeah, this is the next one. Is I think I've showed this before. It's Last Rites. It has Catwoman on the front. It's Batman, but kind of edge there with Catwoman. It's an Alex Ross cover. Faces of Fear. I got it off of Whatnot. This next one I showed this recently on when the new Batman comics came out. It's my favorite variant of the #1. There you go. Very good. I did a hell of a job on it. I really liked it. This one I got recently off of a Whatnot win. I won this one off Whatnot. It's a really cool one. Batman with a Superman outfit. All in. Brand new. Or fairly new, at least. This one is the other one of the covers for the new Batman that just came out. There we go. And here's the other one. So a lot of you guys have seen those. It just came out very recently. But we'll get into the other ones you probably have not seen. Here's one that I had a part of a collection I purchased a while back. Batman Annual there. So I'm going to try to go through these fairly quickly. Um, this one's Gotham from the New 52. Some of these I've not read. They've been a part of my collection for a while, but I never have got a chance to read them. Part of the DC Rebirth, which is pretty cool. I like this one. There you go. It's also a key comic, Gotham Girl and Gotham's first appearance. This one here, I've had it for a while. I got it at a place that's called Mr. K's, and they sell hardback books, old, new, CDs, DVDs, things like that, and they have a big selection of comic books usually as well, a table full at least. And that was on there. This is another part of the collection I bought from my friend Paul a while back. Return of Bruce Wayne, really cool one there. And these are the series of them. There you go. Yeah, here's another one. That's a neat one. I really like that on a horse. That's really cool. And this one as well. There. Like I said, I'm going to try to go through these fairly quickly, but if you want to pause and look at them or whatever, comment if you've got any of these or maybe there's something you're looking for. Here's another one. Kind of cool looking there. Here's another one I found. I think I found this one at Mr. K's as well. It's Batman. It's got it's Dark Knights and it's got Starman. There you go. I got that mainly for the cover. I thought the cover was really cool. That's why I do purchase some of these because of the covers are really neat. This one I got in it was Hero Hunter Comics. Is a part of a collection I got, and it did have a bad spot there on the front, but it was free. It was not and that comic short store is no longer around. It's gone now. Here's another one I got, Mr. K's. There you go. And this one's really cool. I found it's the Batman and Captain America crossover. It did come with some cards too, and I'll show you. Oh, I'll show you those cards as well, real quickly. You got. I don't think they were part of the comic book, that I can tell. But anyway, you got a Robin, and they were in the sleeve when I purchased these. So, and then I think somebody just threw them in there, and there's a Batman. There you go. Batman Begins. So those were not a part of this comic. Like I said, I think they just decided to throw something in there just to be nice about it. And I think that this was a Mr. K purchase as well a while back. There we go. There's that. Let's see what we got next. Another one of those at Mr. K's. The prices on them is not the prices I paid. I can tell you that. Um, Here's another one. This is a Curse of Catman. There you go. Pretty neat. Pretty neat stuff. This one is Batman and Green Arrow. This one was a part of a set I purchased too a while back. Um, has a red hood on it. Really, really neat cover. Um, this one is a part of the new 52s. There you go. And here is Batman. And this one is the first appearance of the Court of Owls. And then on the back side, that one there too. I, I honestly, guys, a little break in the action here. Court of Owls is probably some of the freakiest villains I think DC's ever come up with. I don't know what it is about them, but they are very, very freaky. I can handle the Joker and Penguin and uh, all those guys a lot better than I can the Court of Owls. Court of Owls are just weird, honestly. They're just a weird group of people. I think I had two of these. I don't think I've shown this one yet, but this Catman here. I ended up purchasing it. It had both in there, so I did separate them over time. Batman and the Outsiders. There you go. Here's another Court of Owls, part of the Batman New 52s. There you go. That one. So yeah, all this run gives you the Court of Owls and stuff. I mean, it's like I say, they had them in the Gotham Knights show. If you guys seen it, there was only one season, but they are some of the freakiest bunch of people I've ever seen. Here's more of the this is Night of the Doll Maker here. There you go. And this one, oh, good old Joker. Good old Joker. All right, carrying on here. Batman and the Outsiders. I got the series in here, or part of the series, rather, I should say. I won't take them all out, but this one's a cool one too. It's Robin, and it had a unique look to it. It's got the bat symbol on it too. There you go. My favorite Robin is Dick Grayson, by the way. I think I've mentioned that before. Here's one I thought I'd throw in there too. It's a Nightwing annual. So part of the Bat family. Let's see here. Detective Comics, Shadow in the Sewers. Another one is Mr. K purchases. So this was years ago when I got those from Mr. K. I mean, it's been a while. This one I found on eBay. Um, it's got a little wear and tear to it. It's not the best in the world, and it wasn't a ton of money at all. Just a few bucks. I found on eBay. I found some that are actually worse looking than this, and some that are lot better. But Batman in the Shadow does have some writing on it, like marker and 10 cents. I think is what that is. But that one was a good one. I found it on eBay for like next to nothing, and I decided, hey, that'd be a good one to add to collection. I've never opened it. When I got it, I put it in a sleeve and left it alone. Batman, Bruce Wayne, Fugitive. I like that cover. Really, really cool cover. All right, carrying on here, World's Finest. I found this. I believe I found this at Pastimes. But there you go, Superman and Batman. Batman got the kryptonite hands, beating the fool out of Superman. A lot of man talk there. Uh, and then this one here I got recently off of Whatnot, only because I'm a paranormal investigator as well, and I thought this one kind of fit in with our paranormal stuff, and it'd be up on our Halloween wall in the month of October. There you go, Batman as a ghost. Yeah, that was pretty cool. And then also, I still got this one open next month, closer to my birthday in October. I'll be opening this one closer to my birthday. Probably one of the few left that it was people's not open yet. So I'm hoping it's either a couple of things, either a gold cover or the one that has the two eyes and the word issue. Either one of those would be a good thing to get. Okay, we're going to carry on. And if you've been watching me for a bit, you know I have a Hot Wheels Batman collection, and I actually ended up getting a new one that I didn't realize they even. I'm thinking of all these Batmobiles, but this was totally out of the ordinary. But I'll show you that in last. But here's the Batmobiles I've shown before, and we'll just kind of run through those real quickly. This is one of the latest ones I got, and this one, and let's see. Let me start stack here. And these, so we're going to run through these. I've shown before. Again, the last one I'm going to show you, I didn't realize I'm thinking all Batmobiles, but this one threw me off. There you go. It's like the old 66 with a chrome look to it. This one here, this was before I bought this last one I got. This is one I bought just before that. And I'm looking at Dollar Tree, I'm looking at Walmart, I'm looking at some of my local grocery stores. But this one was really neat. It says new for 2025, and it's actually not a Batmobile, it's the Bat Boat. That was really neat. Um, I was in Walmart, doing our shopping and stuff, and I always go check the Hot Wheel area to kind of see what they got for Batman. And a lot of times I've been striking out for the last two, though, the Bat Boat and the Batmobile I got just recently. But the Bat Boat just threw me off. I was like, oh, what a cool thing to get. And so a definite add to that collection. And as always, please hit that like button right there. If you wouldn't mind, I would definitely appreciate it. So carrying on, I do have um, this one is really cool. I really like it. There you go, Bat Mug. I got a Superman behind me and Star Wars I've shown before, but that is a real cool one to have. And I don't drink out of them. I just put them up and just keep them as a collector's item. All right, carrying on. As you can see here, I do have a Batman picture. This is a Hobby Lobby purchase. And above it is also a Hobby Lobby purchase of the bat. If you've seen some other videos when I was on the other side of the room, I'll see if I can lift that up here. There you go. um, when I was on the other side of the room, you could see this bat in the background pretty well. But I left it there because I think we can still keep it in the background. I don't normally light it up, but I had to for tonight because of Batman Day. Right there, you go. So that's really cool little finds at Hobby Lobby. All right, carrying on here, making noises along the way. This was another one of those thrift store finds. Like I've said before, I can find these things, any type of DC, Marvel, things like these or whatnot uh, at thrift store. But comic books are hard to find. If you seen my last video with the Who's Who, that was the first comic books I found in a thrift store, and I couldn't tell you how long. But this is a Halloween bucket, trick or treat bucket. A Batman's really cool. Just a couple of bucks at a thrift store. And it's really neat. A good thing to add to the collection. And definitely had to have that. Um, Carrying on, as I've shown some Funko Pops before in the past, but here's Batman and Joker. There we go. Let's see. Um, this is an old style looking Batmobile. There you go. Let's see. Another Funko Pop here. There you go. Batman, a little blood on his mouth there, or cheek. Uh, this one is something I found online and at Todd McFarlane's shop. I was looking around for Thomas Wayne Batman, and I was having a hard time finding some things that I actually wanted to get a little bit bigger one than this. But this was like a clearance sale, and they didn't have many left, the best I can remember. And I'm a big fan of Thomas Wayne Batman from Flashpoint. Comment below if you like Flashpoint too, but the Thomas Wayne Batman was just a badass Batman. So I did end up with this. There you go. And I like the way the bat's done. The symbol, it's really cool, and it's got the little thing on the back there. Okay, so the next things I've got is the last three things I want to show you tonight, and thank you all for joining me in this video and staying this long. I do appreciate it. But I had quite a few Batman things that I wanted to show for Batman Day, but this is one of the thrift store finds. I've shown it before. There you go. You know, like electric Batman or whatever. I think somebody commented one time and said it has something to do with um, some series of toys that came out. There was Superman and others. I've not seen them, but there you go. It's got a cool little blue cape, really unique. So that's small. We're going to go from small to large. So the next one was a thrift store find in the last few years or so. It's this Batman here. Kind of reminds me more of the Michael Keaton Batman in a way. Cape and another one of those thrift store finds for just a few bucks. Again, things like this I can come across at thrift stores. Comic books, like I say, not really so much. It's hard to find comic books at thrift stores here. I know that's not for everybody. I mean, there's people who can find comic books at thrift stores in places, but here in this part of North Carolina, nope, not so easy. And then the final thing we got, like I say, on a small to large. So about 10, 11 years ago, 10 or 11 years ago, I came across this one. Hang on. Here we go. There we go. Now when I got it, it was just a few bucks again. It was maybe $5, I think. No cape. They didn't have the cape to it. So wherever they got it from, so they didn't have a cape with it. Again, I didn't hesitate. I went ahead and picked it up just for a few bucks. It wasn't a big deal. But he has been this Batman has been in my collection the longest of anything I've collected as far as mugs and such like that. So this one's been around my collection for the longest. I have lugged him to a couple of different places I've lived and things like that. But yeah, it's really cool. It's got the belt. It don't move. It's stuck. It's really good. But again, no cape. No cape. I guess I could look for one and see if I could find one for him or something. But Batman, like Batman Begins, more era for this one as opposed to it. Kind of remind me of Michael Keaton's Batman a little bit. But it's really cool. I mean, it's huge. I mean, it's a big guy here. Now he's standing on the table, and you can't see his head now. But this thing is big, tall, and everything. And I've just loved him around everywhere and enjoyed having it around the collection. Stay. So I've had that one for a long time, and I've just really enjoyed having it. But there you go, guys. I hope you enjoy this collection. Comment below if you got any of these things, and comment what you have too. And if you're a YouTuber, make a video of things you got as Batman. All right, be kind of cool for everybody to see. Until next time, love y'all. God bless. We'll see you soon.